Welcome to the Ty and Dig Experience. I'm Ty.
I'm Dig.
Before we get into our next experience, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss an experience. That being said, Dig, tell us about our next experience.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are 3 facts about our artist today. Number 1, this artist has been active since 1957.
Holy snopes, man. Active as in like recording music?
Yes, has
Whoa.
been active
Okay.
and doing stuff since 1957. Number 2, this artist is the child of a very popular previous artist
Okay.
from like the 30s and 40s. Number 3, this artist actually got his start as a Hank Williams impersonator.
I think that kind of cancels out who I was guessing that it was going to be. If you guys have any idea, put it in the comments. Let me think on it for a minute. I'll go with my initial thing that I thought. I thought it was Hank too.
That is.
It is?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Uh-huh. Hank Jr. started
his dad?
Hank Jr. started out basically kind of, impersonating his father, and being a Hank Williams Sr. Impersonator.
That is so
But
weird.
he was having trouble, kind of finding his own voice and his own place within country music.
Right.
And then, according to Wikipedia, it says this was interrupted by a near-fatal fall off the side of Ajax Peak in Montana.
Oh, jeez.
After that, after an extensive recovery, he challenged the country music establishment with a blend of country, rock, and blues. And that's where he ended up getting a lot of his success.
We're not going to listen to the Monday Night Football song, are we?
No.
That's the only song I know by him.
Really?
I think so.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, he's got tons of them. He's got Country Boy Can Survive.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's got Family Tradition.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Been living under a rock.
He's also collaborated a ton with a lot of the country artists during that time era.
Yeah.
The late 70s, early 80s outlaw country guys like Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, No Show Jones, which is which is George Jones, David Allan Coe, all those guys.
Yeah.
So we are doing Hank Williams Jr. today, everybody.
All
and
right.
this song is actually one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
Love this song. Outlaw Women.
I don't know if I know this one.
This is a very good one.
If it gets radio play, I've probably heard it.
It used to get, I don't know if it really gets much radio play, to be
Women.
honest, but
Okay.
my dad, grew up in small town Iowa, and still to this day, tons of people still listen to the outlaw country.
Of course.
But my dad grew up listening to George Jones, to Merle Haggard, to Hank Jr., and that's how I got introduced to all these guys
Awesome.
too. So, and this one was probably one of my favorite ones that Hank Jr. did, was Outlaw Women. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hank Williams Jr., Outlaw Women.
Works in the bank and she works in the store, and she don't go that old stuff anymore. She likes to get high and listen to the band. She likes to make love to her kind of men. Outlaw women, first of their kind. Outlaw women, they got here right on time. Outlaw women, don't need any guns.
genre of outlaw country, the only thing that's ever turned me off to it is what they do with that electric piano. I feel like it just does not fit at all.
Yeah.
It's like, but so many people use it that it's like, I think that's just my preference. Everybody else seems okay with it. So
What's that? I never knew what that instrument was that they put in their mouth and they like strum something. It gives it like that doing, doing.
yeah.
Because you can hear that in a lot of country, a
I've-
lot of
I've-
bluegrass and stuff too.
I've always known it as a Jew's harp,
Juice.
but
Some call it
that's not the preferred nomenclature now. So I think it's just like a mouth harp or
You
something
won't
like
have
that.
to call it.
I don't know why they called it a Jew harp before, but yeah. But that's, doing. Yeah. That's a cool instrument.
It is.
a lot.
It is. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So that was Hank Williams Jr., Outlaw Women.
Pretty
Love that.
straightforward. It's a nice little jam. Like, something I love about outlaw country is that it's like they articulate something. Usually they're telling some kind of story. Really easy to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Really straightforward as far as like performance of it. Like this one was seriously very minimal percussion. You had your acoustic guitar, you had a bass in there, and then you had like somebody doing the splashy chordy thing on the electric piano, and then the harmonica was doing little.
And if you listen closely, you could kind of hear the mouth harp in
Yeah,
there
okay,
a
okay.
little bit.
Oh,
And
that's why you mentioned
Yeah,
it.
that's why
Okay.
I mentioned it, because you could, if you listen very closely in there, along with the harmonica, you could kind of hear it a little bit too. So, but yeah, that is honestly one of my favorite Hank Jr. songs. Is that one? I mean, it's so melodic. It's so, one of those ones. It kind of has the same feel, or a very similar feel to Yellow Ledbetter.
Yeah.
Where you can just kind of close your eyes, put your head back, and just relax to this
It
song.
just grooves.
It just yes, and and it calms and it's soothing, and
The only difference is you can understand almost every word that he says in this song.
yeah, very true. Whereas no one knows what Eddie Vedder was saying in that song. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite Hank Jr. songs. And like I said, I mean, he's got a lot of them. He's got Family Tradition. He's got A Country Boy Can Survive. He's got the Monday Night Football theme as well. All My Rowdy Friends Are Coming Here Tonight.
Yep.
Are coming over tonight. But see, this is like, to me, everybody, this is what real country sounds like.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of what country is becoming lately. Because I mean, it feels like country is no longer country anymore.
Yeah.
Especially popular country. I think that country started going downhill, around the 2010 era, when you had bands coming along like, Florida Georgia Line and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At least some of the guys in like the 2000s, you could still hear a little bit of the twang in the music and a little bit of twang in their voice, or the southern drawl as well. But like now, it's just like it's essentially just pop music is all country has really turned into.
Yeah.
And these people are calling themselves country artists, and it's like, well, no, this isn't country anymore. I mean, this is country, but now you got some guys, still in the game that are also very popular or coming into the game. Guys like Luke Combs, Chris Stapleton, that are kind of bringing back that real country sound.
Yeah.
That, are basic, are the same guys that are basically saying, this, I mean, you guys are missing out, on what real country really is.
Yeah.
And
Chris
they're like, we're
Stapleton
bringing
especially,
it.
man.
Yeah.
My gosh, that guy.
His voice, the soul in his voice,
Yeah.
man, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
But yes, like I said, the little fun fact about Hank Jr. was, he actually got his start basically impersonating his dad.
That's wild.
And being a Hank Williams impersonator, but was, like I said, was having trouble kind of finding his own way in music, instead of having to essentially leech off of his dad and using, but then he found his own sound with the outlaw country genre, and I mean, it skyrocketed him.
Yeah.
So for about 30 years into his career or so, I mean, he was trying, but not doing anything.
Yeah.
And then he finally found his sound and found his vibe and his look. He's got his signature cowboy hat on. He's got the beard. He's got the sunglasses.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's how everyone knows Hank Jr. now, and he found his way. And honestly, it works out great. And I love the guy.
It's fantastic, man.
So I'm on a scale of 1 to 10 on the Dick McCaffrey rating scale here. I mean, it's very, the song is very simplistic. It's very minimalistic. But like I said, I mean, it works. It's not overly complicated. It doesn't need to be overly complicated. It's not overly produced or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's very little with this song that I can really nitpick at. I mean, you could kind of just say that the lyrics are a bit cheesy, and I could agree with that.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, I mean, I really can't find too much wrong with the song. So, I mean, on this one, I'd have to give it about an 8.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is, like I said, this is one of my favorite songs, and I love listening to it, and like I said, it's incredibly relaxing to me.
Yeah.
It's just one that I can kind of put on. I can put my head back, and I can just kind of sway to the beat.
Yeah.
Or just sit there and let the music just kind of take me over and just relax me, and it's incredible.
Absolutely.
It's incredible.
I like it. Very good, man. Sweet. Well, you got anything else for us today?
Well, according to my non-existent watch their time, we are all out of time.
All right, ladies and gents, if you absolutely love today's video, make sure you hit that like button. You know what? If you didn't like today's video, well, you. Ladies and gents, thanks so much for tuning in. This has been another episode of the Ty and Dig Experience.